Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Decorate with Dana. So today I have 4 super affordable and probably some of the cutest, I think, DIYs I've done yet. As you guys know, I love my marshmallow mugs, so I finally figured out how to do some of the faux whipped cream topping for those, and I also did one for my Rae Dunn mug. I also love those little Rae Dunn rolling pins, but they're so expensive, and I knew I could do it for a lot cheaper. And then I wanted to make these little beaded tassels to decorate tiered trays and vases with. And then I also wanted to make some kind of Rae Dunn inspired Christmas ornaments. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will chat with you throughout and let you know what I am doing. So the first project we're going to do is the faux whipped cream topping for the Rae Dunn or Marshmallow mugs or any of your favorite mugs. You can use whatever mug you want. So I have some cardstock and some foam paper. I have the mugs that I want to make the toppings for. I have lightweight spackling. Any brand is fine. I have some wax paper and a cardboard, as well as a bowl and a spoon to mix it with. I have some masking tape and some piping bags, decorating bags, as well as the tips. And then I have some embellishments to decorate with. I have some sprinkles and these little faux candy canes that I found at Michael's and some straws. So I'm going to start out by flipping my mug upside down and tracing the top on the cardstock. After that, I will cut out the circle, and then trace that onto my foam board. When I cut it out on the foam paper, I will try to cut just a little bit wider than the actual traced top of the cup because I want it to sit on top of the cup, not kind of fall inside of it. So after that, I'm just going to take any piece of cardboard and cover it with wax paper. I'll tape it down so that it doesn't shift around while I'm putting the faux whipped cream topping on. And then after I tape this on, I will flip it over and I will put a piece of tape underneath the foam piece of paper and tape it down to this board. So again, it doesn't move while I'm doing the whipped cream. So next in my bowl, I'm going to scoop out some of the spackling. Yes, this is a different container of lightweight spackling. The other one I had was older and it was starting to dry out. So my husband grabbed this other one that we had that was new. So I am just putting a touch of white paint in this just to brighten it up, although it was already white. So I'm just giving that a really good mix, and then I'm going to put that in my piping bag with the tip on the end, and then I will start piping it on kind of in the shape that you would put whipped cream on hot cocoa. I am slightly piping it over the edge of the foam paper so that you don't see the foam paper when I am done. And then I did put a dollop in the middle to kind of give it some shape and form, and then I filled it in the rest of the way. After I was done, I will put some sprinkles on it to kind of, or I'm sorry, glitter, but it's supposed to kind of look like sprinkles. And then I have the little candy cane embellishment that I'll put on there. And then I'm going to cut my straw in thirds and put that in there also. So now for the marshmallow mug topper, I wanted it to have a green tint. So I am just putting a little more spackling into the bowl. I'm adding some green gel food coloring. You'll see me, I add it 2 different times just to get it to the shade that I was looking for. And then I just repeat the process with this one. So I am just using the same kind of embellishments for this one also, mainly because I wasn't positive this was going to work out, so I didn't want to go spend a lot of money on different embellishments if it wasn't going to work out. But this turned out so amazing. So I will definitely know now I can make it for different seasons, different occasions, and it was so easy to do, and I can find a lot of different embellishments to really make it look cute. So I am so happy with how these turned out. They turned out perfectly. They're lightweight and they fit on the mugs beautifully. So the next project I'm going to do are these little mini rolling pins. So if you guys look on Etsy or so, they're at least $8, I think was the cheapest that I could find for these kind of Rae Dunn inspired rolling pins. And I just thought that was way too pricey for these little things. So I picked up a 6-pack of rolling pins on Amazon. I think it was around $12. I'll have that linked down in my Amazon store. I have some ribbon and some paint, and then I got all of these off of Etsy. All of these words were like $9 with $2 shipping, so $11, and I could make, no joke, 50 ornaments out of this. So I want to say easily the rolling pins were no more than probably $2.50, and that is way cheaper than $8 to $12 that I was finding on Etsy. So I'm just going to start out by taping off the ends. I'm going to leave a couple of them red, and then I want to paint the other ends black, but I do want to do all of the middles white. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm just taping off the ends and painting the middles white. So while those are drying, I took these little black chalkboard tag labels that I got from Joann's. They were about $2, and then I used a 50% off coupon, so I got them for $1. So since my words are black, I don't want to keep these black, so I am going to chalk paint these white, and then once they will dry, I will put some of the words on there also. So after the rolling pins were dry, I went ahead and peeled off the tape off of all of them. And then I am going to put some of the words on 2 of the red ones because, like I said, I wanted the end of those to be red. So I picked 2 of the vinyl words, and the way these work, if you haven't used them before, I have like an old hotel card here, and you kind of rub it on top of the transfer paper so that the letters stick to the transfer paper, and then you peel it off, and then you put the transfer paper where you want the words to go. Same thing, use the credit card to kind of smooth it out so that then the words transfer to the surface that you want them to transfer onto. If they start to peel up as you're pulling off the tape, then you just kind of rub it a little bit more and it usually works out great. So after I did this on 2 of them, I'm going to tie a little bit of ribbon around them. And I just think these will be so adorable on tiered trays or on my shelf in my kitchen or on my coffee bar. And then I also, on 2 of them, you'll see the 2 of the black ones, I make them so that I tied the ribbon so that you can hang them on the Christmas tree as ornaments. So there's a lot that you can do with these, and they are so adorable. I'm so happy with the way these turned out.
Still, sometimes I wonder if you're near or off yonder, though I couldn't tell you why. But wherever you are, near or far, outside my door or in some airport bar, I still wish you the merriest Christmas. I hope it will be all that you dream. I have nothing but love for you. You can trust that to be true. Yeah, I will.
So now I'm going to go through and paint the other 4, the ends black, and then I will do the same thing with the words and ribbon. Just the words will be in a different spot and the ribbon will be in a different spot as well. So after I painted both sides of the tag labels and they were dry, I did the same thing with some words. One I did Merry Christmas, one I did Bah Humbug. So I just do that and transfer it over. And then I wanted to do a cute type of hanger to hang these on the tree. So I just used some twine and some beads. And I think it just made it look very farmhouse and cute. So trying to thread these beads, or the twine through these beads, was really tedious and a pain. You'll see on my next project, I use one of those big sewing like needles, I think for yarn or something, and that would have worked so much easier with this project also, but I guess you just live and learn. So the next project ends up going a lot easier. But anyways, I did get, because I was having to thread 2 pieces of the twine through 1 bead, which made it kind of difficult, but I was able to get it done. And like I said, I learned, and so my next project ends up going a lot smoother and easier. So the black ones are by far my favorite. I just think they're so cute, and a couple of them, like this one that says cocoa, I can leave out all winter on my coffee bar, so I'm so excited about that. So I love, love, love the way these turned out. Again, I think they're so cute and so much more reasonably priced than buying them already done. So you guys really, if you're interested, like I said, I'll link the products that I ordered from Amazon down in my Amazon store, but they're really not difficult. And I will also leave the name of the Etsy shop where I got these vinyl decals from. And like I said, I think it was like $9 plus $2 shipping, and it came with like 50 words. So I was super impressed with that. So the last project I wanted to make was just kind of a beaded tassel that I could hang on vases or put on my tiered tray. And so this is where I learned to use that big needle and just thread the beads. That was so much easier. So anyways, I had picked up this big variety pack of different size beads. So I'm going for, I think they're the 1/2 inch beads. And so I'm just picking those out, and I put 24 of them on the actual string, and then I bring the two ends together, and I put 2 more beads and then tie them off. So again, 24 on a single strand, and then I bring the 2 ends together and put both of the ends through 2 different beads and tie them off. So now to make the tassel, I just unwound a lot of the baker's twine, and then I just wrapped it around the widest part of my hand about 25 to 30 times, depending on how big you want your tassel to be. And so I just continued to wind that around, and then I slipped it off my hand, and close to the top, maybe about a 1/2 inch to an inch down, I tied a piece of twine and then wrapped it around to kind of make the top part of the tassel. And then I take the scissors along the bottom and just cut it to, open it so that it's not loops, but it's individual strands of the tassel. I think you'll be able to see what I mean as I do it. So then I just had this little unfinished wood tag that I got from Michael's. I think it was like 69 cents. And I liked the unfinished wood because it kind of matched the beads. So I didn't paint it. And I just used some more of those words. I think I used jingle and put the words on that tag. And then I put them on the tassel. You'll see I kind of use my little needle and thread it through the top part of the tassel and hook on the little jingle tag. So I do have one tassel, beaded tassel that is just the tassel, and then the other one has the little jingle tag attached to it also. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of these kind of Rae Dunn inspired DIYs. I think they're adorable. I mean, I'm so happy I learned how to make the mug toppers and the little rolling pins and even the tassel garland or beaded garland there, because that's stuff that I can make and use all year round. So I'm super happy to know how to do this. So like I said, these were so much more affordable than how much they cost to buy them. The faux whipped cream marshmallow mug toppers cost me at least $12 to $15 per topper. So, I mean, I feel like it's a great deal making it myself. It was much cheaper. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you get a chance, please follow me on Instagram. If you are new, I hope you will subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video.